Hey guys, it's your girl J Renee. I am her, she is me. That's my name, J Renee. I'm back with another video. Body cold, frosty cold, and I'm so, and I'm so, and my clothes, light for the party, always get it started, and I'm so, and I'm so. I wanted to do this video because I know the last three videos I shared my story with you guys. So this video, I wanted to just give more background information because I'm sure those who watched it were just like, I don't know what it is. So just came to explain it. Okay, so what is myasthenia gravis? Myasthenia gravis is a neuromuscular autoimmune disease. So basically it just affects all of your muscles, your eye muscles, muscles in your arms and your legs, the muscles that help with your breathing, muscles that help swallowing, all that. It affects all of that. And what it is, like, to my knowledge, it's like, okay, so autoimmune, so basically my body is attacking itself, really. So with the myasthenia, I think it's just like the nerve signals, the signals from my nerves to my muscles. It's like some of the signals reach my muscles, but not all of them. Like, say it's like 10 of them, 10 signals come from my nerves to that one muscle. Only like maybe half of them reach that muscle. So the more stuff I do, my nerves are constantly sending signals. But since all of the signals aren't reaching my muscles, that's what causes the muscle weakness. Excuse the noise, someone's cutting grass outside, so ignore all that. But yeah, so all of the signals aren't reaching my muscles, which causes the muscle weakness. And what other question? Because somebody asked me questions, so I was trying to just answer them, but let me look some up. What can trigger myasthenia gravis? Definitely with me, my triggers are stress. Like when I get really stressed, like my body like gets like really weak. And I know people just be like, everybody, that's for everybody, but it's really not. Like, yeah, like people get weak, but it's not the same kind of weakness. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it was like my weakness, especially like with my stress, it's just like my whole body will just feel like super heavy, and it just feel like it's that feeling. Excuse me. It's the feeling when you just went swimming and then you get out the pool and you just feel like all that weight. It's like that kind of feeling. So stress is definitely a trigger for my myasthenia. Extremely cold weather causes my muscle weakness, and extremely hot weather causes my muscle weakness. And it's summer right now, so like this week I've been just going through it. Like, it's just like times that I'm just like, I just can't do it. Like, it gets too hot, and then like it like everything just affects my body. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's 90 degrees and I'm just like, I just can't, like, I can't do it. Like, my whole body just feels weak, like, especially in my legs. Like, now, like, where I'm at now, when I first get weak, I feel it in my legs the most, especially, like, going up and down the steps and everything. So those are my triggers: the stress, cold weather, hot weather. Oh, and catching a cold. Whenever I catch a cold, like, it's a wrap. Like, it go from 0 to 100 real quick. Like, sometimes I have to go to the hospital, but most of the time, like, I'll go to the emergency room, but they'll just tell me to just stay home and monitor myself. Like, if I can breathe on my own, to monitor myself, because I can get worse from just being in the hospital alone. So they'll send me home, and I just have to people with myasthenia gravis, we can't take a lot of medications. So we can't take cough medicine. We can't take like Alka-Seltzer
or none of that. We just have to, like, the cold literally has to work through our body, and it takes so long for me to get over a cold. Like, I remember, I think last summer, I was sick for like a month. Like, I had a cold for a month because every time, like, I was working through the cold, I would end up getting another cold. So it's just stuff like that. Catching a cold. Another question: is myasthenia gravis a disability? Yes, myasthenia gravis is a disability because it's your whole freaking body. Like, I feel like a lot of people just don't understand this, but like, your whole body is like, your whole body gets weak, and it's different for everybody. It's different types of myasthenia gravis, but like, mine's, yes, it's a disability because like, I'm gonna be fine on Monday or whatever, but like, if I'm busy on Monday, I'm busy on Tuesday, I'm busy on Wednesday, Thursday. It's just like, I can't do it. Like, I'm just drained, and a lot of people just don't understand that. But we're gonna talk about that later, about my feelings with that. But I'm gonna go back to the different types of myasthenia gravis. I only know 2 types of myasthenia gravis: ocular and generalized. So ocular is just the weakness in the eyes. Generalized myasthenia gravis is pretty much your arms and your legs, and pretty much, I think, like, neck down. But I was just so lucky to just have both. So my myasthenia gravis is ocular and generalized. So I just have myasthenia gravis. It just affects me all over. The thing that people might be interested in knowing is the treatment for myasthenia gravis. There is no cure for myasthenia gravis. I just want to make that clear. There's no cure. So it's not like you can take something and it just goes away. Some of the medications actually slow down. I don't want to say slow down the weakness, but it helps the signals. Some of the medications help the signals reach the muscles. I think, like, one of the medications I'm on, I'll like post a picture of it somewhere. Some of the medications like pretty much slow down the weakness, and I am on 2 of those medications. It's pretty much the same, but I just take it throughout the day. And I will post a picture of the medication down here. It is called pyridostigmine. I'll write the spelling right here. They also call it Mestinon. I take 120 milligrams of Mestinon 4 times a day. So that's 2 pills 4 times a day. And then I take a time span at night. That's 180 milligrams. That gets me through the night. There are some medications that are immune suppressants. Because my immune system is fighting against itself, the medication will suppress my immune system so it can stop fighting against itself, pretty much. But with that, it comes, you're more susceptible to infections, cold, viruses, like all that. Like, somebody literally will sneeze and you the first one to get sick. Like, I am on an immune suppressant drug. It is called Celsep. I take 1,500 milligrams twice a day. 15 in the morning, 15 at night. I have been on other medications. I've been on prednisone for my myasthenia. And another treatment for myasthenia is IVIG, plasmapheresis. I think I said that right. And there's a new one called Rituxan. Excuse me. I've been on IVIG. So pretty much when I was in high school, I would go every 3 weeks for 8 hours to get an infusion. And it's not like blood, but it's the cells. Like, if you get that, the blood cells. So yes, that was all my medications. I think plasmapheresis is like they take the blood out, they clean it, and they put it back in. But like, I don't know. Oh, another treatment for myasthenia gravis is getting a thymectomy. And a thymectomy is when they remove your thymus. So if everybody is my age and older, your thymus is already gone. Okay? Just want to let you know that it's gone. Because once you get to a certain age, it literally like disappears out of your body. Like, so serious. I got a thymectomy when I was 18 because it's supposed to help with the myasthenia gravis. For some reason, people don't really know why, but it's shown that it helps. And when I got the thymectomy, they went into like this my side, and then they just like cut the thymus out, and that was it. And it was shaped like a little heart. It was cute. But some people get their like chest cracked open to get their thymus out. And some people with myasthenia gravis have had thymomas. I think it's called a thymoma. Or, well, they've had tumors on their thymus. So once they took that out, it helped with the myasthenia gravis. So that's also a treatment for myasthenia gravis. Myasthenia gravis is a very it's a disease that like can be stabilized. I know one lady, she passed away from myasthenia, and like people like die from it, which is like really scary. Especially, I remember this one little girl, she passed away, and she went into a crisis, a myasthenia gravis crisis, and she ended up passing away. And I also know this lady on Instagram, like we kind of communicated a little bit from Instagram, and I believe she went into a crisis and she also passed away. But it's very manageable. That's what I wanted to say. Myasthenia gravis is manageable, but it's just like some things, like sometimes it's out of your control. Like you can take your medicine, and sometimes, like for me, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't work. But since I was talking about a crisis, I'm going to explain what a myasthenia crisis is. Basically, when you go into a crisis, the muscles that like help with your breathing get weak. Like that's pretty much what it is. It just gets weak, and it's not like your throat closes up. It's none of that. It's just like it's hard for you to breathe because your body literally isn't helping you. Like that's pretty much what it is. When you go into a crisis, your body is not helping you breathe because those muscles are weak. You know, the diaphragm and everything else that's in there, it's not moving enough for air to get into your body, so you go into a crisis. And the steps that they've taken for me whenever I've been in a crisis is, first they start you on oxygen, and there was times when like my oxygen level would be 100%, but I still couldn't breathe, and I would like tell the nurses it's hard for me to inhale, because I think when you inhale, then your body expands, and if your muscles are weak, they're not expanding. Okay, so yeah. And like sometimes people don't always get that. Like I know what the thing is showing, but like I still can't breathe. So first it's the oxygen, and then they put you on a BiPAP, and a BiPAP is the machine, it blows air in when you inhale. So that's good for people with myasthenia gravis. If that's really not helping, which at times it hasn't, they put you on the CPAP machine, which basically is oxygen but like 10 times harder. Like it just pushes air out constantly, and then when that doesn't work, they intubate you and you go on a life support, and you pretty much stay on life support until your body is just strong enough to breathe on its own. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And right now, like, oh my gosh, like obviously like my friends know and my family know, but like my close friends I guess know. But like I sleep with a BiPAP machine, and I know some people sleep with a BiPAP machine because like asthma and stuff, but I sleep with a BiPAP machine because of my myasthenia. When I was diagnosed with myasthenia, shortly after I was diagnosed with sleep apnea, because I would basically stop breathing in my sleep. So they put me on a BiPAP machine, and a lot of people with myasthenia gravis sleep with a BiPAP machine. So yeah, that's just about it. So future husband, I just want to let you know that I got a BiPAP machine. Prayerfully, I won't have it when I'm like old, but if I do, I just want to let you know. I'm just putting it out there. Like, you know, that's what you're going to get. Me in a bathroom with a mask on my face. Like, that's what you're going to get. And it's okay. It's okay because I'm still cute. Let me see if I have any other questions. Another thing, myasthenia gravis is not contagious. No one has ever asked me that, but I don't know, maybe. I'm sorry for the noise. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. But no one has ever asked me that, but I'm sure some people might think that, like, is it contagious? Is it not contagious? Or whatever. Some more information about me. When I was first diagnosed with myasthenia gravis, I was taking 35 pills a day, because that was the myasthenia gravis, the neuropathy, myasthenia gravis and my neuropathy. Right now I'm taking half, so I'm taking 15 pills a day. I know to a lot of people it seems like, dang, that's a lot of pills taken a day. But to me, it's like not as many, because I just don't think about it. I just take it. Let me see if there's any other questions. Okay, that's it for this video. Thank you to everyone who's watched this video. If you have any more questions about myasthenia gravis, please feel free to write them in the comments, to just ask me, or just ask me, because I don't mind answering questions. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, turn notifications on, hit that bell, so you can get notified every time I upload a video, and I will see you guys later.